Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast with me, Tom, Carlos, and Dan today. And today we have Zach. How you doing, mate?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Do you want to explain to everyone what it is you do, just as it's easier for you to explain it than us?
I do a lot. I'm Danny Aaron's main editor / director / producer. So basically anything main channel, fourth channel is all me. Do my own stuff as well now, which I'm trying to like get out in the world. But yeah, I'm a busy man. Very busy.
You sound like a very busy
Yeah.
man.
It does sound like a big job, that, definitely.
Thank you for making the time to come in for us then.
Of course, man. Of course.
It's been it's nice to be back in the studio as well.
Oh,
So
yeah,
after
it's
our first-
amazing, bro.
So bad to come back here. Oh my god.
How many, like 2 months, I think it was?
Yeah,
Without
it
the studio?
It was long.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too long.
So you're our first guest back and we want to start with a bang. Have you coming on. I think we just start chronologically
Okay.
with how you got, what got you into editing in the first place?
All right. Before I get into this, I'll just say I'm an honest person. Like, I don't lie. So I'll just say it as it is.
Okay. We love that.
I left school with nothing.
Okay.
Right. Completely honest. So I was kind of like in a place where when I was like between like 16 to like 18, where I was like kind of just like drifting. I didn't know where I was going to go in my life. And then one day I was just kind of like, I wonder what jobs make the most money that don't require like grades.
Yeah.
So like there was a whole list on there. Like obviously there's some weird ones. You get like stripper and that, but I haven't got a body for that.
At least he's honest. He said he's honest, you know. He's honest.
But then I saw video editor, and I've obviously grown up watching YouTube, like watching KSI and watching all of these guys. So I've always kind of like been interested in it, and I thought video editing could be fun. I tried like my own stuff first of all, but obviously because I'm not known, it's hard to like start from nowhere.
Yeah.
At the point of around my like 18th, 19th birthday, I connected with Danny.
Yeah.
But he was at a point where he was on like 5,000 subscribers, same as me, and we was kind of like doing FIFA stuff, and we were just having a conversation, talking to each other, blah blah blah. And then a few weeks later, Danny uploaded a video that kind of like exploded, and he went viral from there. And he kind of had less and less time because he was editing his own stuff. He kind of had like less and less time, and I said, the YouTube stuff's not working for me great at the moment. I need money. Maybe I'll like offer my services here and there, because we had a very similar editing style. It was kind of like memey, like funny type stuff. So I just started out with like working with him, doing one video a week, and we progressed from there over the years to where we are now.
Amazing.
Wow. Yes, that's an amazing story, actually.
Yes.
Is there anything that you haven't done in terms of opportunity-wise that you wish you had taken?
Back then, or like what in general?
Back then, yeah. Like it's like something that stands out to you.
Nah.
No, you just.
No.
Do you know what? Like I always say to people, like where I am now, I had no like clue that I would get here. Like it was complete. They say like you make your own luck, so like I kind of like put it out into the like universe, like that's what I want to do and get to, and it kind of like just worked. Everything went great for some reason. Like I got lucky, you know. Like
No, I think it was partly luck, but I think you've definitely put your hard work as well.
Yeah,
So it's a bit of a mix
it
of
does sound
that.
like you've been doing a lot of. I mean, as someone who's edited a lot before as well.
yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah. I mean, when I started, I was working 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., not leaving my computer 7 days a week.
Wow.
So for the first year or two, like, because me and Danny went to upload every day.
Yeah.
So I want to give him the best quality, so I would work the long hours every single day. Like, I'm not going to, like, it depressed the fuck out of me. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, like, obviously not going outside, like, working 7 days a week, like, it's stress, but I knew that like me and him it's not so like I'm his editor, it's like we work together, and it's like we both had this like dream of like where we want to take the channel, and like I've been like his right hand man the whole time. I've kind of like knew if I put the work in, we'd both grow together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do you think you have a better like balance now with like the amount of work you do, or is it still more? Or
No, I think the balance is a lot better now, because the way we've changed the direction completely since I don't know if you watched Danny go into Locked In. As soon as that finished, because we was always kind of veering away from FIFA, because FIFA's very, I'll be honest, like it's shit, but like it is very limited in like the terms of like what you can do video wise.
Yeah, of course.
So we kind of took the direction that if you look at like KSI's timeline, for example, it was all FIFA, and then you move on to like real life stuff because the audience is bigger. So we're now moving into like football vlog type stuff, and it requires me to leave the house more, which I love because I'll be on set directing, doing that kind of stuff on the day. And then the video editing is longer, but it's spread out more because we only upload maybe 2 or 3 times a week max now on that channel. Yeah. I still upload every day on the 4th channel, but it's a lot easier than what I was doing before.
Fair enough. So let's break down the channels though, because obviously he has got,
a lot.
Yeah. a lot of channels. So you got obviously the main channel, Danny Aaron's.
Yes.
You do that.
Yes.
Then we have Danny Aaron's clips.
That is Rami, a man from Sweden.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I've forgotten the names of the other ones.
Yeah, so he's got Danny Aaron's clips, which is now where all FIFA is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where Andy Emmy's army is.
Yes,
I
exactly.
do watch that pretty religiously.
Yeah. And he's got the Danny Aaron's More, which is the one we created last year, which is kind of just like whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So like reactions, like trying stuff, like literally it's whatever he feels like doing on the day we do it, which is nice because you have complete freedom and it's worked and it's grown and it's like natural. It's like sometimes you force a video, but with that he's kind of just doing what he wants. He has another channel which is just like his like whatever they're called, like his highlights from streams and stuff he puts on there. I think that's it. I think that's it. Unless he has one where he uploads he's got so many, man. Like, I only managed 2 of them, so like if I managed all of them, I would pass out. But, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You'd be working for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Bro. But also, I just one quick question: do you prefer the directing side more, to editing, or is it like just pros and cons for both?
I fell in love with editing because the way me and Danny worked was I had like complete creative freedom. Yeah. So it wasn't so much. It didn't feel like a job. Like I was working long hours and stuff, but I was kind of just like having fun. Mm-hmm. And because I had an opportunity, because I went to a film school where I could have gone into doing film and TV, but it wasn't for me because it's just so, you're not paid good enough, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's also just, I like to work with someone. I don't want to be part of, like, I've had opportunities, like I had the Sidemen offer me a role as an editor, but it wasn't for me because it's more of a corporate, because they're such a big like organization now. I'd be working with like so many other people, whereas I like the personal touch that me and Danny have, because it's like I can message him and like we meet up and whatever. Like it's a lot more like real than like working in this massive thing where you don't even see the Sidemen. Do you know what I mean?
Correct me if I'm wrong as well. I feel like you maybe feel like you have more like personal input on the videos as well. Oh
yeah, like he doesn't even tell me what to do. He literally just send me the video and just like do what you want. I'm like, great. Yeah. Sometimes I could just upload it with nothing if I wanted to. I have complete freedom. He doesn't even know, so like I could do what I want.
Just tell him you're going rogue one day. You just want to try something out here.
So there's no like, it doesn't like, you don't like send in the video first.
No. He's got complete trust, because after the first 6 months to a year that we worked together, he would watch what I was putting up. But because it got so, like, it's basically, like he said I edit exactly how he would edit, but better. Yeah. So he doesn't even have to watch anymore. He's got complete trust in me. I'm in control because I upload to the channel. I do everything. So I manage the channels completely. So I check all analytics. I do everything. So yeah, I'm a busy guy.
No, amazing. It's a lot of
You also now have your own stuff.
Yes.
How are you finding doing that again?
Do you know what? I'm having a lot more fun with it, because I used to come in with the mindset that like I'll be honest, YouTube, there's a lot of money in it. Yeah. And I always came in with the mindset that like, I want to get like rich like these guys and have a lot of money like these guys. But then you kind of fall out of love with it if you see it as a job. Yeah. So now I'm kind of just like uploading whatever I want when I want. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, it's just kind of like a hobby on the side for me right now. Yeah, I do want to push it a lot more this year, but we'll see what happens.
You don't have like that pressure.
Yeah. I don't want the pressure to come with it, because that puts me off. And I'll be honest, like I used to force myself to like make FIFA videos. Like I like FIFA, but the minute you have to like make something from it, it's not like a game anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Just like the hat, man. No pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is this brand? Yeah.
So it's an American YouTuber's brand, actually. Okay. His name's Luke. He's like a big like vlog type YouTuber. But I saw this brand and it just resonated with me, because it's like no pressure, like it's like no stress. Yeah. Like that's how I like to approach my life, because bro, stress can kill you, man. No, and like I've seen it like in my like family, I've seen it with like friends, and I've seen what it can do. And like after like the first couple of years of working with Danny, I was like I said, it was tough. Yeah. Like I loved it, but it was I don't think anyone else would be able to do what I did, and that's just me being honest, because it was tough, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I mean you're here now and you're doing
Yeah. How's it feel to be on your first podcast? Like, do you feel like that's the step?
I feel like it's a
Step in the
step.
right
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously I've seen Danny and like in this kind of environment and stuff, like when we go to shoots, and just it's like it's made me nervous. Like, I'm nervous, but like you guys are good, so like, it's chill. Like it's just like you're talking to friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you got to do podcasts. Though. I mean, from my experience, very limited
Yeah,
experience,
yeah.
I've done this only really since like November 2022. Just make it chill.
Yeah.
Like you can, especially with podcasts, you can sometimes see when like people are stressed.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, what am I supposed to ask next? These things. But if it's just a conversation, it's what people like.
It just flows a lot easier when you just talk like with no pressure. And
Exactly.
No pressure.
You all got it.
What are your like goals for 2024 then? Because you just said that you kind of hope if it all works out with your channel. Is there a goal that you've set yourself, or is it just purely no pressure, see what happens?
Do you know what? I'm a man that like I believe that if you set a goal that is almost unreachable, then you get put off.
Yeah.
So like I could have come into this year and be like, I want 1 million subscribers, but obviously everyone wants that, but it'd be almost impossible. So I set myself like small goals, which will give me like a sense of accomplishment on the way. So I came into this year saying I want 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I've nearly hit, and it's the end of January, which I didn't.
You got like 1,000 in January.
Yeah. So I don't know how that's happened, but we've gone from that. I said 10,000 on Instagram. I'm nearly on 8,000, and I just said like enjoy my work really.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to play in a charity match.
Which you did.
Yes.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. So like that was my goal for this year. I literally just had that set as my goal. It's like charity match this year, get into one. And I played in one in January, 161, not bad.
Yes. Danny got the win.
No, that was a
That was
different
a different
charity
one.
match. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting confused.
No,
the one that
don't
you were
worry.
part of, if I'm not mistaken, was
it a 6-a-side one?
Score to Restore.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we played. So they're looking to do like 3 more events this year, but we they had the 2X pros as well, and we won 6-1.
Wow.
So
How was the experience?
very good. I felt I'd never met any of these guys before. So turning up to like it was like because this is all new to me.
Yeah.
Like it was quite daunting. Like I entered like a changing room with like big like influence that I'd never met, but it was very welcoming. Like we got on like good team spirit and all that, and it was good. Yeah.
Where did you play? What
I
position?
played left back, but yeah, I just stayed there the whole game. Like I enjoyed it. No, I felt like a bit like a Roberto Carlos type.
Prime Roberto Carlos.
That's what I felt like. Yeah, it was good, man. I really enjoyed it. No.
Oh, shit, there we go.
So when I saw left back, I was like, "Are you sure?"
Made it work.
It was good. It was good. I think the coach said I was the best player on the team. So
look at
that. I'll take that.
Fair enough. I mean, I'd say you normally play left back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tore him up when we did trials. Played right wing. Absolutely rude. Is there, if all goes well with your own stuff, would you ever move away from Danny?
See, I've always said to Danny, like, no matter how big I get, I will always be involved because it's his channel and all of that, but it's something that I've put so much work into as well. Like, it's not like when you think of an editor, you don't really have like a personal connection to a channel as an editor. It's more so you're just getting a video and you're sending it back. But like I joined his channel when he had like 100 and something thousand subscribers, and we've taken it to nearly 1.7 million. So I've been there for that whole process, and like Danny's got so many big goals this year that like I do want to be involved in that I can't speak too much about, but there's a lot of stuff happening this year that's like really exciting. So my stuff, like I said, will always, unless like I go crazy and I get massive, then it's fine. But until I'm at that point where like I can be comfortable making money from it and all of that, then I'll always be on like Danny's team.
Would you almost like maybe move to more of a producer role than an editor? Would that be something you'd be interested in doing?
I think it's very I mean I like to do everything. Like when I went to film school and we did it, like I couldn't do it, man. Like they were showing me like how to work on the cameras and all of this, and I'm just like, listen, I've got this idea, film this and let me edit it, because filming is so different to editing. And like when we go on sets now, Danny literally just says to me, this is who's here, this is the idea, and I do everything. So I'll speak to the camera people, I'll tell them where I want the cameras, because because I'm editing it, I know what will look best.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do you see what I mean?
yes.
So, yeah. So like sometimes we'll have shoots with 4 or 5 people, and I'll have to like Danny will give me the idea, but he'll literally just give me the title, and I have to like think of the whole video. So it'll be like, say he's doing. We did one the other day, like recreating goals or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be like, I would find those goals. I would choose the camera placement. I would choose everything. I'd basically do the whole video and then edit it. So like I'm like the engine kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're basically like the cog that makes Danny Aaron's turn. You're saying. Where would Danny Aaron's be without Zach?
No. It's like it's like a relationship. Like I love it, man.
But do you prepare for it like before you start filming, or do you like on the day you're like, okay, you know what you want to do, and you kind of like
I'm
picture it
kind
out
of
there?
like my brain is weird. Like I can't. I'm even when I was in school. Like, do you know if you have an exam, you're supposed to revise for it?
Yeah.
I'd never revise.
Ah.
I would do well, but I wouldn't revise because I feel like I put, like, again, pressure.
Put
We're going
pressure
back
on
to it.
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like putting pressure on myself. So, like, if Danny gives me an idea, literally on the drive there, I'd plan the day.
Yeah.
And then as I get there, I'd speak to the camera guy, say this, blah, blah, blah.
Just straight away, just
I'm
boom,
gonna
boom,
shoot.
boom, boom.
Because it's more natural. I don't like to have stuff scripted.
Yeah.
It's almost like I don't write down what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're literally just like a bunch of guys there just joking around, doing their thing, playing some football. That's it.
Yeah.
That type.
And that's what works, I think,
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
terms of like portraying from in front of the camera to people actually watching it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as I said,
It feels more relatable as well, I guess. Like for
Yeah.
viewers watching,
Yeah.
they can kind of picture
Mhm.
themselves in that same position with their mates playing football and just having a good time.
Exactly.
I think that's why YouTube works. It's about personality.
Mhm.
Like you have to be able to be relatable to the people. I mean, for Sidemen, they're kind of now beyond that, but they were.
Yeah.
very
Yeah, like it's the
relatable.
same
They
type of
Very
thing. They make
relatable, yeah.
literally like a crossbar challenge video and they get
Yeah.
like 10 million views. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just
That's ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you don't even see that anymore. Like
No.
it's crazy. So, but that's the kind of vibe we kind of wanted to follow. Just like chill, have some
Yeah.
fun. People can see when you're forcing stuff on camera as
Mm.
well, which is why we kind of wanted to move away from like the FIFA aspect as well. Even myself,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I can't sit there and like force laughter and force like. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
just,
It's
it's
hard
just-
to
it's
it's hard
training.
forcing emotion.
yeah,
like
yeah, I can't do
you
it.
can't.
I'm not a good actor.
Who's the person that's made you go like probably the most starstruck that you've met? Because I'm sure you met a lot of people.
I can't lie. Like I'm still like a child, man. Like when I go to these, like I went to the last Sidemen charity match.
Yeah.
And just even that was like surreal. Like just because obviously I grew up watching all these people. So like you put me in a room with them. Like because obviously after the actual charity match, like there's like a little party thing, like with all of the like people that play.
Yeah.
And I get invited because obviously Danny's there. So like
Yeah.
I go through. Obviously I can't. I'm not one of those people that go up like can I have a picture, blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of just like to observe, and I'm like quite shy. So like going up to these guys, I couldn't really do it. But I spoke to like Mini Minter, like I spoke to, do you know XQC?
Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, he's really chill, very antisocial. Like
Oh.
yeah,
Really?
for a
Yeah,
streamer.
I can see a bit.
He's a streamer, so like he's always by himself, right? But like at this party, he literally like sat by himself the whole time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went up to the bar. And he literally like just came up, and I just started speaking to him like I'd known him. And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
The funny thing is as well, he's walking around like he had no shoes on. Like what? Everyone else there had shoes. Like he was in a hotel, but he had
Yeah.
like no shoes. He was just walking around in socks, right?
Yeah.
And then but he had the biggest chain I've seen in my life.
Was
Like,
holding his neck down?
no, I took like it was massive, and I was just like kind of like whoa. But like and we just spoke to him. I couldn't understand him that
Yeah.
well. He's got like a really strong
Strong,
accent.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't really understand it. But yeah, I mean, meeting everyone.
Did you manage to meet Speed?
Yes,
How
and
was
I
he?
met Speed's cameraman. I met all of them. Yeah, Speed is. I'd say like when the cameras are off, Speed is still Speed, just not as crazy.
Okay.
So he's still.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
still see he's a bit like something's not right up. Like, you can see that. Yeah.
Nah, he seems like a lovely guy though.
Yeah.
He seems super funny, bro.
He's super
Yeah.
funny for sure. Super funny.
And so from all of these like experience that you have and like charity matches,
Yeah.
editing, and everything, what would you say is like the best thing you've done? Like the
Best
coolest, your
experience,
favorite,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
If not,
See? Do you know what? I think it's just the charity matches because
Yeah.
I get to watch how everything works and like how these people are not on camera and like what the charity match what happens is you go there in the morning and like everyone's just in this hotel lobby and like every creator is just there like with their families and it's just so cool to me to see that, like, even though like some of these people are worth, like KSI is probably nearly $1 billion worth now.
Yeah.
And he's just the same. Like, same with that. KSI is probably the most down to earth person off camera that I've ever seen for where he is.
Oh, yeah.
He just goes round. He'll just hug everyone. Say hello to everyone. Say hello to me. Say hello. Doesn't even know anyone. He just makes sure that everyone is like spoken to. Yeah, these charity matches, like, it's just crazy. Like, they sold out. What stadium was it? West Ham Stadium.
Yeah.
London Stadium.
And we had like all the foods, like everything that was included. Like, it was just a nuts experience. I really felt like I was part of it. Like when I hit that point, because I went to the first one, the year before this one.
Charlton, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was good, but the latest one, crazy.
Do you think Wembley's next for them, or is it too big?
I think they're aiming for a bigger stadium than
Or the Tottenham Stadium, maybe?
yeah, something like that. I don't think it's this year though. I think they've moved it. So
There's not
Okay.
gonna be anyone this year. It's probably next year.
yeah, probably.
Interesting.
Okay.
Have we got time then, boys?
Yeah, we got some time.
Bro, I would love it, bro.
Yeah.
No, it'd be
like a prime
surreal.
goal.
We'll give like 2 minutes. It'll be just surreal. Just to be on the
Let's be
pitch for
honest,
2
even
minutes.
Just to go like you did.
Yeah, even just to go
It's
and just
crazy.
like
Unbelievable.
see it all would be insane.
Yeah.
Not for real. But also like,
Sorry, I'm just hearing what Henry's saying. It keeps on throwing me off. Well, obviously you play FIFA.
Yes.
I know Dan wanted to ask you some
Yeah, yeah.
FIFA questions as well.
no, just general questions like, how's your ultimate team and everything? How's that going?
How much money have you
Yeah, how
put
much
into
money
it?
has been spent on the ultimate
Right,
team?
so I'll be dead honest, right? So last year was probably like, so FIFA 23 was, I'd say, my last FIFA that I took seriously.
Yeah.
As soon as this game kind of dropped, it wasn't great from the start. Like, even in terms of like YouTube, it was awful. Like, in terms of views, like it was the least viewed FIFA ever
Really?
on
Wow.
YouTube.
Didn't know
So I kind of fell out of love with it. I kind of just like, when I don't really have time to play anymore. So I kind of like, if I do, I might play like career mode or pro clubs.
Yeah.
Just something chill. Like Ultimate Team, I have quite like an addictive personality. And like, I'll be honest, like when I start, if I pack something good,
Oh, that's it.
I'll
That's
sit there for like an hour
it.
just spending money. Like, I'll be honest, like FIFA 23, I must have spent easily 10k.
Oof.
Easily. Easily.
Pounds as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah,
Easily.
that's
You don't think that's a lot?
no, no, definitely.
We're
I'm
students,
sure there's the more that's been spent by other people.
I spent
but
30 quid
of
once from some packs.
But
Oh,
what,
God,
what was your best pull then from that 10k?
To be fair, I got the Prime Ronaldo. The
Oh,
Icon
R9.
card, yeah. Prime
Okay.
R9, yeah. So that was kind of worth it. It was like
Yeah.
8 million or something at the
Yeah,
time, so
it's-
it was worth it.
Well, there's a big thing right now with the 86 plus pack. That's everyone's got
Messi.
Messi.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
yesterday, right?
I saw that. Yeah.
but I
They
didn't
patched
see
it though. They
They
patched
patched
it.
it.
What was that exactly?
Everyone got
Everyone
Team of
got
the
Messi
Year
Yeah.
Messi.
team of the season.
If
But
you
again,
complete
If you did the
SBC.
SBC,
Really?
yeah.
but it was just an 86
There was a
plus pack,
glitch or
but
something.
There people are like calling about how they're gonna make up for it because there's gonna be so many.
They just have to
with-
give everyone a Messi. Surely
Yeah,
that's
they
the
might
only-
as well just
that's
do
the
it,
only
yeah.
Or
way.
just like a team of the year pack. So we get
Yeah,
one
team- yeah,
team of the
okay.
year player. But
You're gonna get like
Bro, you're
Team
gonna
of
get
the
some,
Year
like-
Frimpong or
yeah,
something. You're
yeah.
gonna get like Messi.
Get Mbappe or something.
That's a
like,
9
mad.
million coin player.
Yeah.
And they're giving it to like a lot of people.
Just probably like millions, bro. Just
Yeah.
like luckily did it at the right time.
They just have to give one to everyone.
Yeah.
That's the only way that would make
but
it
then
fair.
it just completely dilutes the player, though, isn't it?
It's their
I mean,
problem.
it's
It's their
their-
fault,
it's
though.
their-
It's
it's their
their fault,
problem.
though.
Yeah. I know it's weird.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Is there a type of content you prefer doing with Danny? Like
I definitely prefer real life stuff.
Yeah.
I think I loved FIFA for a long time, but it became the same thing, like repetitive.
Mm.
And you can only, like I said, with FIFA, you can only do a certain amount of ideas because it's like it has to be around the game, right? I mean, like so we still do like some, like we did one recently where it's like if you score a goal, you get a Team of the Year pack or you get a Team of the Year player. We did those 2 videos, and that was alright because it didn't really. We played the amount of FIFA in the video was probably like 30 seconds to a minute, whereas what I used to do was like Danny would send me like 5 hours of FIFA gameplay, and I would have to make that into like a 15-minute video.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but that's
tough.
why
definitely
our
tough.
style kind
Yeah.
of like blew up because it was so quick. Because I'm like to cut 5 hours into 15 minutes, it's just non-stop. Like it doesn't give you. I called it. So my style of editing is called ADHD editing,
Okay.
right? So it's where it's like your brain just doesn't have time to turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why the younger audience between like 11 and like 16, I'd say, love it because like TikTok, you like your
Yeah.
brains are now like 3-second clips, like you're just addicted. So with Danny's stuff, something is happening nearly every second or two, which is why it works really well. Like, it's hard to explain. Because if you watch... We basically watched the older FIFA content, and I have not hating on any of the other content, but it was boring. Like, it was so like, oh, so today I've got this player. I'm going to do this. Let's get into it.
It gets draggy a bit. Yeah.
But Danny's stuff is, let's go. So we got this, blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't have a time to think, oh, this is boring.
Yeah.
You literally sit through the video and you're like, oh, I just sat there for 15 minutes.
It's like he's like caught you on it. Like he's roped you in somehow.
Exactly. It's why I watched the Army stuff.
Yeah.
He's just nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was just, he didn't have a filter. We've had to filter him slightly.
Yes.
But back in the day, there was no filter
at all.
Yeah.
I think it's similar to Speed as well. Like, he did it on a live stream and he just like is nuts.
Yeah.
The whole like 8 hours. Or something.
See, that's crazy though.
No,
That's not
some
edited.
That's just him.
Yeah, that's just
That's
nuts.
him. But it
things
is.
going.
No,
in
but the
those
amount of
eyes, bro,
energy
yes.
that guy puts out for 8 hours straight or something is
I'd be
ridiculous.
scared to stream though, but you could just by accident say something. With editing, you can get it rid of
Yeah.
it straight away.
Yeah.
If
And
you
you
do
need
that
to
on
be
live
very
stream,
careful.
And
you're
it's-
clipped instantly.
The thing is, he's not doing like a chill live stream talking like calmly.
No.
He's like
Nuts.
all at it, like full pedal for
Nuts.
the 8 hours,
Yeah.
and he doesn't slip. Or he maybe slips up a couple times, but
Yeah.
it's it's tough.
Yeah, but that's Speed. Speed is just one big slip up. Like, he literally Speed can say what he wants and do what he wants. Did you see his clip recently of when he packs Ronaldo?
No, I've not
Oh
actually.
my god.
You're gonna impersonate it? Or?
He packed Ronaldo and he just like jizzes on his face. But I think it's just, I think it's cream.
Oh.
But it's like you can't see anything, so he packs Ronaldo and
I
just
just-
white
yeah.
stuff starts hitting you in the face.
No, it's too much. That guy's too much.
No,
Oh my god.
but he never fails to just entertain. That's the thing. He's like a
He knows
pure
what
entertainer.
And he's only 18, man.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
That's the craziest
Crazy.
thing, bro.
Like he has still such a high ceiling. I think he can
Yeah.
like really get to. It's
It's going
insane.
to be big, 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 bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're the young one of our group, aren't you? Well, actually, no. Helly's younger.
How old?
Yeah,
Hell,
he's younger.
yeah, Helly is younger.
But yeah, you always say because when you're 25, I'm turning 24 in April.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a bit more time than us
Yeah.
to make it.
How old are you now? 22?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Oof. Bro, and I'm just saying, there's 3 years between you and Speed.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's
What-
ridiculous.
what, I was gonna say, what was I doing at 18? Like, this guy's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
probably at home with a few packs having a wank, let's be honest.
I was firefighting at 18, bro. God.
So you said when I messaged you that I could ask anything.
Go for it.
There's a big thing going around. Whose vape was it on the table?
Okay.
Because Agri Jim thinks it might not have been.
Okay. Let's. I'll be dead honest, right?
Yep.
There wasn't just me and him in and around that moving in day,
There
but it
was-
was only just me and him on camera.
Yes.
Now, I don't vape. Do you know what? I'm probably like the cleanest like, I don't vape, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm
Okay.
literally clear.
Fair.
Danny can't vape because he's got some fights coming up. He's not allowed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've heard.
he's in camp now.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
he can't do any of that. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna say whose it is,
Yeah.
but it wasn't ours. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I can't build shit. You think me and him gonna build the whole thing? No way. It took me 2.5 hours to build a desk from IKEA, and it was by myself. This guy was just eating chicken in the kitchen.
So has this fight been announced at all, or?
I can't say who he's
Yeah,
fighting.
Yeah.
But
I've
he
heard
is fighting.
rumors is that
Yeah,
that
he's definitely fighting.
Jack Doherty guy. I think.
Nah, he won't
I don't-
fight.
no.
He's a pussy.
No, that's
He
what I was
won't
gonna
fight.
say. He
Yeah.
looks like a pussy though.
Yeah, he won't fight. If his security guard's not in the ring, you won't fight.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
Do you think if Danny wins, he might get like a big fight, but even try and go for KSI?
KSI.
He won't go.
No, they won't go for KSI. Surely not.
Everyone wants KSI, but I think we have plans.
Yeah.
Like, that's
No,
what
I'm
saying, like,
excited. I mean, I love
Very
the
nice.
Misfits thing and everything that goes on there. So I'm just excited to see who
there's a
Danny's
big
gonna be
year
up
ahead.
against.
There's a
Yeah.
big year. That's all I can say.
It's definitely gonna be interesting.
Who would you fight if you were
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Woo!
you were
Who do, yeah, who do you think you could like?
I'd
step
take
in with?
anyone. Like, I'm heavy, but I'm short. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
the
like
reach.
they'll match me against someone that's like I'm probably the same weight as Anthony Joshua, and he's like 6'5".
How much do you weigh? If you don't mind me
I am right now 16 stone.
What's that in kilos?
Kilos is about 100 and something.
asking? Oh, well, you're heavier than me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
heavy,
yeah.
bro. Yeah, I'm heavy. So like that's the problem.
Yeah.
So if I was to fight someone, I'd have to drop like at least like 30 kilos to get into like the right height. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd fight, but honestly, like if Danny wants to fight, I'd fight. I'd fight
That
Danny.
would be
Yeah.
fun.
I know it wouldn't. I I'd lose my job, but
Oh, no, only if you win, you lose your job.
yeah,
If you lose, it's fine.
I just have to
That's
take.
fine.
I have to
To
take.
lose.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have to lose. Like, I'd fight like. There's people that want to fight that probably won't get given a chance. So like Sidemen's editor.
I was
okay,
gonna say
Sidemen's editor,
Mo, right?
I'd fight
That'd be
him.
insane.
Yes,
I've seen
Editor.
him in pro-
I was
easy.
just about to say that'd be a sick one.
Yeah.
Editor
That
versus
would be
editor.
so good.
I'd love that. I'd
Nah,
like if
it'd
it's
be
so.
sick.
If I would love. I have a lot of anger inside. Listen, I've got a lot of. I've got so much. I've done so much work and like I've
Yeah.
contained myself for so long.
All those
Put me in a
hours.
ring, whoever's in that ring.
He's gonna destroy
Do you
you,
want to
bro.
look at the camera?
I'll
Yeah,
say
go
it.
on, go on.
I'll
Call
fight
out
anyone,
Mo.
man. Like Mo. Like who else? Give me people. I don't know.
I don't know, Joe.
Volleyball?
Joe.
Volleyball, Bevo. Give me
Bevo!
anyone.
Let's
I'll
go.
fight anyone. I don't care.
Yeah, Halal Ham would be a good fight as well. He's been
Halal-
training.
yeah.
Halal Ham.
How many fights has he won?
0?
2? Nah, he's won one. I think no.
Yeah, anyone, bro. Anyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh,
even train.
he's-
I'll get in. Let's
What
go.
about Gibber?
Gibbo. No, come on, man. The guy's been fighting for like 4 years, bro. You gotta give me like a warm up and
Yeah.
then let me get into the
Yeah,
proper
get
fight.
into it slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be nuts.
That
Nah,
was
it
so
would
good.
be crazy.
Yeah, but like, listen,
Yeah.
like I'm down for anything. Like, if I do well this year, if Misfits is still around, I'd love to fight, man. I'd fight
I think
anyone.
it will be. as
I think
well.
it will be. I think
Yeah,
it's
I think
created
it's like a
a
long term.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it helps people like get that kind of step up in terms of popularity and notability?
I think that's what a lot of people use it for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say. Thing is, it's good in some aspects in that side, but I feel like it's just something good for like a YouTuber to do, because like I feel like YouTubers are very like, or even like social media people are very boxed in like
Yeah.
what they can do. Like even that, like when they are doing the boxing, the pro boxers are like, oh, we're not sure if like this is the right thing to do, blah blah blah. But it's bringing like another audience to the sport.
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
you know what I mean? I think it's
100%.
beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
Like KSI must have made like a ton of money off of it.
Mm.
The people that are fighting are making a ton of
Yeah.
money off of it. You're getting popularity online. You get like you can't really go wrong with it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's nothing bad from it.
Fair
No,
enough.
definitely not. Like,
That's why you want to get involved.
Yeah.
I feel
Even
like
if I get knocked out, I get clout. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, true. But
That's
the thing
the
is, though,
thing.
I don't know if I want to have that like clip of.
of you getting knocked out.
You're in the
Yeah.
flow, bro.
no, do you know, but then you go again.
But do you
Yeah.
think people are quickly found out when they're just there for the money to say? Like, do you have to have some sort of love for that sport as well? You
Oh,
reckon?
like,
For
listen,
sure, you have to.
Like,
know?
did you watch the Ed Matthews fight?
Yes, I did
Pineda?
against Pineda. Yeah.
Ed Matthews cannot fight.
No.
Like
No.
he ran away
He-
and then
yeah.
fell out the ring.
Yes.
He came out flying, and then when nothing was working, he's like, "Yeah, I've got nothing
That's
else."
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could tell that I don't think he trained. Like that looked
Yeah.
like someone that hasn't trained.
No, yeah.
And it was the headline. Like
Yeah.
that's not good.
No.
No.
That
Nah.
was not good. Like I was expecting at least like 2-3 rounds, and
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I wanted to see Ed get knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
big
really?
Pineda fan. Like I was
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I love the guy, man.
He seems
did you
like
know
a
it was
lovely
Pineda
guy.
before?
Before the fight,
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I didn't know Pineda.
Nah. I loved what they did though.
Yeah.
Like how they had like all of the guys come out and
Yeah.
then put.
I
Pineda
said they have like a WWE twist,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
WWE. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I was watching that
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time,
yeah,
so I
yeah.
love it. Like it's such a good spectacle,
Mhm.
Misfits.
Yeah.
I
You
did.
both would love to do that, right?
Oh yeah, we
Right,
do.
it'd be
Yeah,
so
we've
much
spoken
fun,
about
man,
it a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
It'd be so much
Well,
fun.
let
for
me
sure.
chill, bro. I'll go.
You
I'll
can
go
be
that.
the cheerleader on the side.
No, I'll go directly to a charity match, bro. I don't want. So, no.
No, I think they should get Pineda for the next charity match. That would be
That'd
be
be
so.
That'd
Like,
be funny.
I'm sure a Mexican can ball, bro. Like you
You
know.
can. I've got a few Mexican friends.
I
who's
just,
good.
yeah,
I know, but
definitely.
he's like framed though.
Yeah,
it just
that's
doesn't
true.
look like he could.
Bro,
play
he's like
football.
it could be like
Maybe a goal
Pantelimon in goal or something
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's
it's
tall.
Like the charity matches when it was Cal the Dragon and
XQC as well.
Oh yeah.
XQC as well. They don't tend to.
And
put good
KSI.
keepers.
Hey, I think KSI did all right in goal. I think he did probably. I think no. Here's the thing. I would say he did better than like
But
the
no one
three
really
goalkeepers.
tested.
No,
like,
no
I mean,
one
Speed
really
had
did.
like 5 chances. He just
Yeah.
put it
Like
like
when he saved
out
the
the goal.
penalty as well.
Oh,
Exactly. Everyone was
mate.
so hyped for it. Everyone, like the whole stadium went silent.
Yeah.
The minute he kicked it and missed, like, all you heard was "oh."
Bro, everyone wants Speed to score in
Yeah,
the charity
yeah,
match,
yeah.
man. Like,
But
we're
that's
waiting for
why
that
they're
moment.
running it back again, because they need this guy to score.
Yeah,
If Speed scores, it will just.
it's gonna
break
blow
the
the
internet.
roof off, mate.
Did you see, by the way, they got a Netflix?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I
another
just
thing.
saw that.
Oh
yeah.
my god,
That's-
is
Oh,
crazy.
they're on Netflix.
Sidemen are gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Valentine's
Yeah, I just
Day,
saw it.
they have
It's
a they have
crazy.
a, I think it's like
Is
a
it special or
documentary.
yeah?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be
Wow.
similar to the
No,
There was a-
can't be
No,
like
not exactly the same, but they had that YouTube series they did
Yeah,
like
that
a
was-
long time
I
ago.
think it would be quite different.
I think it's like
it's
a
gonna be
literal,
upgraded
like,
for
yeah,
sure.
I think
like,
it's just like a story of everything, like
About
what's
them.
happened and where they're
They've-
going.
yeah,
Like they've spoken about having like camera crews, like especially with KSI they did documentary as
Mm.
well.
mm.
Like I bet they've been doing this planned.
Oh,
for
long
a
time.
Yeah, for
oh,
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Long
They've been
way.
planning for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna have been in the works for years, surely.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
I do want to ask as well.
Mhm.
Is there anything outrageous that you can say on camera that Danny has done, which no one will know about?
Which Danny has done.
Your face right now is like, oh, I don't know if I want to say anything.
It looks like
Do you
there's a
know
few
what?
things
Like,
he's done.
I'll be honest, right? Danny doesn't hide much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what you see is what you get. Like, anything that has happened with him has been online.
But
Like-
is there anything that like when he did it, you went off?
Yeah, God.
Yeah, he said some stuff that's like questionable during streams or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, apart from that, not really. He's contained himself quite well. Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
very easy to get carried away as well when you're like
Yeah,
doing
but
it.
like, he's a real guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, when you turn off the camera, he's the same person.
Yeah.
He's obviously he's not screaming and shouting,
Yeah.
but none of us would be once you turn the camera.
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
So, like, once he turns the camera, he's literally like the same person. He doesn't fake it,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
like quite good in a sense. And like like I said, what you see on the camera is literally him. He'll
Yeah.
say whatever he feels. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And am I right in thinking you two play Sunday League?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
film it.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays Sunday League a few times. He plays for a team, but obviously it's hard to go every weekend because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Like every day is like a different shoot and stuff, so it's just hard to get there every week. But yeah, he's played 2 halves of football in 2 matches.
That's
Oh.
So he
Okay.
played both second halves.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so but he
Is
actually
he
he's got
doing
a
it-
lot better.
Doing it for his cardio as well, or like?
No.
No.
It's just
Just for fun.
Just for
Yeah.
videos, really. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just for videos. His last game was bad though because they knew who he was.
Oh yeah.
They just
Oh.
went, they just wanted to hurt him.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, they were bad.
So
They
bad,
were
bro.
literally just going for him the whole game. Like every time he got the ball, they just wanted to hurt him.
Is he stopping now? He's in camp. Was,
I think
like,
he may be stopping
probably
because
Yeah.
it's probably
He
too
wants to,
dangerous.
yeah.
like if he just pulls a hamstring or like
Yeah,
someone
it's,
snaps him.
yeah,
like,
yeah, it's long. Yeah.
cones.
To be fair though, he brought a big audience. Like the
can
first
imagine.
game was a bit like there was a few people. The second game we had like the whole sideline full of people, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's that big now though, isn't he?
Yeah. It's so annoying going out with him.
Yeah.
Like if you just walk the street, you can't walk
Yeah.
without someone recognizing. Like we walked to, do you know like you get like on the motorway like the services?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We pulled up to this service and it was about 8:30 in the morning, right? We walk in and I go to the Costa. The guy comes out from the back of Costa and says, "Danny Aarons, didn't expect to see you here. How is there someone there that knows him?" Like it's literally everywhere we go, there's someone that knows him. He's just like that big now, especially after
Yeah.
the Tennessee thing.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
just got
Yeah, and
What's
the
happening
and the
with that?
Simon 20.
What's happening with 10? They're just staying.
They're their thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really like each other, so I'm happy.
Ah,
for
that's-
They look
that's-
like him,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like,
Good.
but like since they announced that, he went from 500,000 on Instagram to 1 million in the space of like a week,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
which is nuts.
Is
Yeah.
she the one dressing him?
Yeah. No, he's upping his style.
He's
It's
upping
getting
his
a bit-
style.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
he's got-
yeah.
he's
The
got
the
mic
trims
coming
coming
through.
in better. Yeah.
He's upping. He's definitely focusing more on that because before, like, he was really good with money.
Yeah.
Like he would have unless it was FIFA packs. But
Yeah.
again, it's an investment FIFA packs because he
Mhm.
makes it back from videos. So that's fine. But like he never really focused on that side. He was always like in football shirts
yeah.
or like. But now he's got like a girlfriend and like he's in the public eye a lot more. He's changing the way
Yeah.
he dresses. So yeah,
For the good, you think? Like he's gonna keep on changing.
Yeah.
keep
yeah,
evolving.
yeah.
And obviously he's losing weight as well with.
Oh,
the
he's
boxing.
in really good shape now.
Yeah.
Like so with this camp, I reckon he said by his fight he's
gonna
gonna like have
have
abs
Yeah.
and he's gonna be like in
Oh,
really
that'd
good
be
shape.
shit. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. So I actually he's really good at like when he says something like he'll get it. So I hope he does.
Has it been nice as his friend working with him, seeing the come up? As
Yeah. I mean, bro, if you saw how he looked when I first started editing him, he was like just a chubby kid,
Yeah.
R9 haircut, like with goggles. Like he was
Yeah.
just that guy, but now he's like completely like rocketed. Like
Yeah.
bro,
That's
it's
so cool,
crazy.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I bet it's
man.
like just amazing experience for both
Yeah.
of you guys.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's nuts, man.
Have you been recognised in public yet?
Few times.
Nice.
More recently now, actually. Like
Yeah.
the last, even at the charity match, there was a few people that actually knew me, which I was shocked about. But I've been on Danny's channel a few times.
Yeah. I've seen
And like now I'm doing my own thing. Like it's probably gonna like get more and more, which is cool.
Yeah.
How you get along with that? Like people recognizing you and everything.
It's kind of
Yeah.
surreal. Like you
Yeah,
don't
it-
really like imagine. I've never had it. So like you just walk down the street and someone's like, "Oh, I know, like Zach, I know you." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like, I don't really know. Like I'm not really like media trained or like I'm
Yeah,
not really like
yeah.
I haven't really been in it enough to like understand how to react. Like even like
Yeah.
this is massive for me. Like this whole thing. Like I feel so blessed already, but like when I first walk in, I'm kind of like nervous. Like even when like I said, when I went to a charity match, I walked into this room full of like people. I was like shit myself.
Yeah.
Like I'll be honest, I'm not like at that level yet. So like when I do get there, hopefully I'll be like more. It will become more natural to me.
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
you think being media trained will help in the future?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I think Danny's great. Like Danny.
Has he been media trained?
No, he just is how he. I think like I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
Like if someone wants a picture of me, I don't care like what I'm doing. I'll take a picture of you.
Yeah.
Like it's the kindness I can do. I just don't want to become like. I've seen with Danny, like Danny can't go anywhere without people coming up to him. Like he could be having dinner with his parents and people will come up to him like while he's doing that. Like I think there should always be like a boundary of when. Like maybe wait until he's finished or whatever.
Yeah.
That I may struggle with. Like I don't want my whole life being like public. That's the thing I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, that's
Like
the one.
it's
Yeah.
very difficult not to though when you're like big. But like KSI for example, he hid his girlfriend for years.
Yeah.
And people could still like find shit like because there's people
Yeah,
like
there's
that
people like
desperate
that.
to find
Yeah,
stuff.
they're
Nah,
all over the
people
place,
go
bro.
very
They go
crazy.
far.
Crazy, man. Like that's the only thing I'm worried about. But yeah, like we can go. I'll take pictures with everyone. I'll do whatever, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy. It's like if you know me and you're like happy to see me, of course I'm happy to see you. Why
I think as a fan as well, I think you gotta sometimes respect people's space.
not? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I was working at this place in Singapore and you know, One Championship.
Yeah.
So the owner of One Championship comes with this kid. I was like a family club, so he comes with the kids to go like, play in the play area and stuff. In my head, I'm like, yo, that's like the One Championship owner. Like, But I'm not gonna go ask him about it. And
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like, he's with
yeah.
his kids. I don't want to disturb him
Some
and everything.
people
You
It's
know?
not the
though.
time.
Some people just
Some
don't
pe-
care.
Do you know what
Yeah.
it is? The younger kids, like I don't mind. Like I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, like
But,
they,
like,
yeah, exactly.
if someone comes over, like there's been situations like where like a mum will come over with whatever. Can you take a picture of my son? Like,
those are
in a
the worst.
situation where like
Mid-bite.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like mid-eating
not
or
really.
something.
Like give me 5 minutes. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
nah, it's fine. Like as long as you're like respecting. Of
Yeah.
like there should be boundaries all the time, no matter who. If you see someone famous in the street, like I've seen a lot of. I remember I was in Selfridges and I saw Mahrez and I saw
Oof.
Bellingham the same day in Selfridges. Picture.
Yeah.
I want to get a picture, but I'm too like I don't want to like get in their space because they had like people around
exactly.
them. So I'm like, if I see that, I saw people going to take pictures, but like I can't do that. Like I'm just like even when I went to the Sidemen charity match,
Yeah.
I didn't get a selfie with anyone.
Yeah.
Like, and I was talking to everyone, but I
Yeah.
wasn't like there like blah blah blah. Like you just
Yeah.
kind of have to. If you're there, you kind of just have to enjoy it and be present. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
Maybe
like,
just made
take it
it so,
in
like-
yourself.
Yeah.
Basically, you're at the level now. So
Yeah.
No. I got a long way to go before I'm there, but yeah.
Fair enough.
It's like sometimes you gotta experience it yourself and not let the phone experience it.
Yeah.
Well, I think unfortunately that's all we have time
Cool.
for today. I've loved every second.
Me too.
Yeah, it's been
It's been
fantastic.
good.
Very cool time, guys.
Time's
We have a
flown
bit more
by
time?
actually. Like
10 more minutes. All right.
10 more-
10 more minutes.
We got 10 minutes,
10 minutes
okay.
with us. All right.
Hit me.
Well, so you said us before that you're a Man United fan.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And how big as a fan do you think you are? Like you,
Oh,
you
the-
get very stressed with the games, or
Oh yeah, like it will ruin my whole day. Like, and we are bad,
Yeah.
so it's a lot of days that.
Did you watch the Newport County game?
Yeah. No,
that's-
actually, that was the day of the charity match.
Oh,
So
okay.
my dad was in the stand and he showed me the score, and I was thinking they scored 2. And he said, but then he told me it went 2-2,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
we won. I was like, oh my god.
Even the
2-0
fact it
as
was
well.
2-2, like that's crazy.
oh, you saw Anthony?
Oh, he
Anthony.
We
Anthony.
started, praise God, he scored against Newport. Saint, man.
What do you think about him? Because we think he should go to make your team better.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
He looks like he has the attributes to be a good player. He just doesn't use it.
Yeah.
Like, he has speed, he has skill, he has a good shot, but it's like, do you know, I saw a TikTok, he was like, the old school wingers were so much better than now.
I think I saw that same
It's like
TikTok.
the old school
yeah.
wingers will get the ball, like old Ronaldo, like when Ronaldo
Yeah.
was with us, he'd run at people and direct, like Garnacho
Exactly.
is. I'd say like, Garnacho is probably the most similar that we've had. We would just run at people.
Yeah.
Anthony gets the ball, turns back and then passes it. Like, it just annoys me so much,
Yeah,
like
that-
watching this guy play football. I think like there's no point getting rid of him because what are you gonna get for him? We paid what 100 million
Yeah,
or
that's the
something
problem.
stupid.
Yeah, bro.
He approves of it there. And,
He's a United fan as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, what are you gonna get? Like, if you're gonna get like 5 million or 10 million for him,
No,
there's not really
exactly.
much point selling him. Do
No.
you know what I mean? So
Have you been to Old Trafford?
yeah, of course.
But
I
you
love
think
it.
it's a attitude problem or personal things of Anthony, or
I just
like,
don't
or
think
is it
he's.
just
I just think it's the pressure. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like Ajax were the best. They were. This season they're crap, but
Yeah.
they were the best team in that league. And if
For
you're playing
years
for the
as
top,
well.
like if you put Anthony at Man City, for example, or like Arsenal, he'll probably play better because the rest of our
Yeah.
team isn't that great at the
Yeah.
moment. For like, look
Definitely.
at Sancho. Sancho couldn't get into our team, right?
Yeah.
He's gone to Dortmund, which is a different league, and he looks like a great player again.
No, he
I mean,
he
you-
assisted in his
the,
first game.
the
Where
environment
he just-
around you can either boost you or it can bring you
Someone
down.
are a
And
better
like
team than United right now, probably anyway.
Yeah, but I'm talking league-wise. The Prem, there's a lot of pressure. Like these players that come through that have like flair and stuff, it doesn't really work in the Premier League. There's very few players that are like really like flair type players that work. I think
Eden Hazard, the last one I can think of.
Yeah, but
really
again,
like,
that's like time.
Yeah.
Like, currently, I can't really name.
No, there's not.
There's not that
Nani's
many.
getting there, I think. In
Yeah,
terms
but
of,
still,
like,
like,
skill.
but still, it's nothing close to what even
it's
Eden
not.
Hazard.
No,
Because
has.
the
but
space,
Hazard
the
is-
space you get in like the German league or like the Spanish league is you get a lot more, so you can do a lot more with the ball. But in the Prem, the minute you touch it,
There's 3 on you, bro.
it's
It's like straight away.
hit. Yeah. So
Yeah, unless you got the spatial awareness, the technique and everything, it's really difficult. And not even that, the strength is all you need.
exactly.
As Henry would say, proper Brexit football.
Yeah.
You still have your pressure of the money, bro. Imagine just coming from
And
Man
and
U
the
for
pressure of the
100
money as
million,
well.
bro.
Imagine being worth 100 mil.
Yeah, that's
how do you cope with that pressure? It's nuts.
I still think Jack Grealish is not put up to 100 mil either. Like,
I don't think
last
anyone
season.
can really live up to
No,
100 mil
yeah.
unless they're getting like 40, 50
yeah,
goals a
exactly.
season.
That's
Do you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
It's only Haaland that you could say.
Oh, but Haaland was a bargain, man.
Yeah,
Haaland was
Harry
so
was
good.
bargain.
Palmer was 40 as well.
I'd
right?
say Palmer's a good buy as
He's
well.
a really
so,
good buy, I think, as well.
yeah.
Happy. Do you think?
And I think if Palmer's not in the Euro squad, that is
it's a joke.
That's
criminal.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's
That's
criminal.
Nah,
You
he's
cannot
gonna
have-
he's gonna
Is
be there,
Rashford-
absolutely.
if Rashford's in it and
Is he?
Ra-
I don't know.
I don't know,
It's
but
not been
he-
released yet.
he should not be in it. No.
Oh, mate.
The Rashford thing the other day.
Oh
Yeah,
That was
bro.
so good.
We were trying to, well, I was trying to debate whether or not Rashford should be in the worst Premier League 11 of this season so far. Like in terms of performance and.
I think maybe in an expectation, yes.
Do you know what
Yeah.
with Rashford, yeah, it's like he'll have a season where he's unbelievable, and then the next season he won't turn up. Like his career goes like that. It's like he like last season he was crazy, like he was great, but then like this season,
I feel like from the outside, I don't know him, but Rashford, I feel like personal things can affect him on the pitch a lot.
they said today I saw on Twitter something about like Man United are prepared to like offer him counselling and stuff. So apparently there's some stuff. That's
Yeah, it's
happening
mental
in the
health
background
happening.
or something.
I think
don't
they
know.
maybe from like the Jesse Lingard. Or Jesse Lingard had like a family problem at one point
and
as well.
Sancho.
Sancho's
friend. Died
And then
or
you
something.
also see something that happened with Dele Alli as well. Like since he's moved, I think they putting more emphasis now on
Yeah, but
protecting
Rashford's-
players in that sense, I guess.
So annoying with Rashford because he's such a bro. Even last season,
Yeah.
I remember because I support Seville.
Yeah.
So I remember last season when he went in the knockouts and we got Man United. I was shitting myself, bro. Man,
You
Rashford
always
got,
beat us though, man.
yeah, bro. I've been to Old Trafford once,
Yeah.
and the other game, last season was unbelievable.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
so shit, and we managed to draw that game. It was
It's
so bad, bro.
Some teams just can't do it against Sevilla, bro.
So bad this season, bro.
Yeah.
So bad.
This season has been horrible.
Bro, I'm actually scared of relegation.
Yeah.
I'm
No, I
genuinely
said
scared
you're
right now.
you're lucky. The only thing you're lucky about is the teams below you are also super shit.
No,
right
no,
now.
the three. He's
You're
apparently at the
2
three.
points ahead of above relegation.
No, we are the same.
Celta
Same
Vigo-
level, we just
with
have
this-
like the
I want to ask Zach, do you think that Seville will get relegated from the Liga?
Well, the same
Who's
points
the
as
teams below you?
yeah.
Almeria, Cádiz, and Granada.
I don't think you'll go down.
Nah, I
think
don't.
you'll
I
stay
mean,
up.
it's. I mean, I don't think about like.
Yeah.
It can happen. You know what I mean?
It's not impossible.
More
But
impossible
between
things
between the
happen.
3 teams down there, who do you think like has the highest chance of like leaping above
Is
Sevilla?
that I think that none of them. I think that then 3 are going to go down because
Yeah.
bro, apparently they are like from all like the 3 bottom teams in the history of La Liga. They are like the worst ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's like they're really really bad.
Really- That's what I'm saying. Like you're lucky that they're really like
Yeah.
doing
Yeah, we're-
worse.
Just I don't know.
Yeah.
I want.
Where do you think United will finish the season?
Europa League, so maybe
Yeah.
6.
It used to be an easy question, didn't this?
Yeah. Like, I mean, like even last season, I was like so happy, like with how we ended with
Yeah.
what was it, a cup, another final, and it was like 3rd or something. And like this season, it's just everything went wrong. Yeah.
I think it was like the honeymoon period of Ten Hag at the start, and like things were
Yeah, but
going
how
well.
can it switch
Just-
so much?
Do you like
know
him?
what I mean? Do I like? I like him as a manager. I think he's like I like what his like philosophy is and like
Yeah.
whatever. But it just like I feel like there's too much going on in our club
Mm-hmm.
to blame anything on the manager.
Yeah.
And like now we've had like some good stuff with
Ratcliffe in now.
yeah, like that's a good thing, and we're gonna get like a football director. So maybe from next season we can start to be hopeful. But I think this season,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right off. I think
Fair enough. I mean, who's one player you wish you could sign for United?
Ooh.
Like to help
Realistically,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
nothing,
realistic.
not Mbappe
Not
or something like
Mbappe.
this. Like realistic.
Realistically, do you know what? Okay. So we need Højlund scores, but not enough. We need wingers. We need so much, man. Do you know what? Like having Bruno in your team, anything in front of him, like should like if we get an experienced striker, I'd say like, do you know what? This is gonna sound mad, but I would happily take Cavani back. I would happily take Cavani is a striker.
But I rate him. So
He
much, bro.
was
He's
always
so
in the
good.
right place for United though.
He was unbelievable for us. I'd take Cavani back. Who was we linked with?
Or Benzema.
Benzema,
Benzema.
any day of
Bro,
the
I
week.
think
I would say.
Benzema would be.
Yeah, even like at his age now, 100%.
Yeah.
There was someone else who was linked with. Come on, we're linked with half of Europe. Do you know who I really like? João Felix.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he played for Chelsea
Very good.
and they didn't sign him,
Score though.
yeah, but he is now.
Yeah.
He's scoring.
You know,
No, but I
you
think-
know the thing with João Felix. I see him every weekend. It's like he just you see like him playing. He's amazing. Like
Yeah.
really, really, really good. He just looks like he doesn't care. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's
Like
most of our team.
he'll have.
So he'll fit right in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Really well,
But you,
exactly.
he'll have like if he wants to play, he'll be the best in the team.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't want to play, maybe he doesn't do the pressure right, or he doesn't run enough.
Yeah.
He's out.
Do you think he has the physicality for the Prem? Ciao.
I think he's clever. I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't need, if you're clever, you don't need the physical.
Yeah.
I think he's
Like,
good
you
enough
can
to not
see,
have
like-
the physicality.
Yeah.
and
Look at
perform
Bruno.
good.
No, even like
Bruno's a stick.
Hazard when he was
Yeah, but his
Yeah.
goal and assist ratio
Yeah.
is nuts.
But
like
he-
even De Bruyne. De Bruyne's
Yeah.
not big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Hazard was never big. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
used his
Nah.
body.
Yeah, but
was-
he was strong.
He was quick and he used his body so well. He used his bum. His bum was like
arse.
his
Yeah,
bum was
it was his
huge, bro.
arse.
Like
Big bunda.
literally, he used it well as well. Like
Yeah. Well, that's what I saw the interview with Declan Rice and Rio.
that
And they
was
said
one
basically, like, if he just put his body in between,
Yeah.
it's impossible to get it back. He just
yeah,
knew how
and
to-
Yaya Toure
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
he
low
said once
centre
you
of
put his
gravity as
bum
well.
in front of you,
Yeah,
it's
it's
impossible to
done.
get around
Yeah,
him. It's
yeah,
like
yeah. I'm going to ask you this like one final question.
Go on.
And it's about obviously as a United fan. Do you think Bruno Fernandes is better than Kevin De Bruyne?
Oh fuck.
come on.
And then,
Don't start
I
doing funny
promise we
things
won't
now.
clip this.
I mean, no.
Alright, I'll be dead honest, yeah. De Bruyne is the better footballer.
Okay.
Bruno gives us more than what De Bruyne would do for us. Than what he would do for us.
Okay.
That's
So-
what you have to think. So I don't think De Bruyne can like carry a team. I think he needs other people around him. Bruno single-handedly carries us. Like if he doesn't score or assist, we don't win. That's
So-
how I see it.
So you think if you put De Bruyne right now in Man United, he'll perform worse than what Bruno's
100%,
doing?
100%. Because he fit
Okay.
in City, he's got Rodri behind him.
Yeah.
Nah, he
And
got
he's
everyone, practically everyone.
He's
bro.
got their bench is better than most people's first team.
Yeah.
Like so, it's okay saying like if I put De Bruyne in like. Well, he'd probably do well there. But Man United, I don't think like for Man United, I think Bruno is better than what De Bruyne would be. But De Bruyne is the better player.
Okay.
That's what I'd
Yeah.
say.
Okay, yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
very good answer.
Yeah.
That's a very well thought out.
It's well thought out.
No, because I've always compared them,
Yeah.
but like what De Bruyne can do in football is crazy.
Yeah.
And his shot and everything. But like I said, carrying a team, like we've been crap. But like Bruno would get us a win if we needed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know one thing I don't like about Bruno.
He
This
just
guy
screams.
moans and
Yeah.
cries like all the time.
That's the game, man.
Yeah, but
Like, every
right
little thing.
now,
We take everything.
Yeah, every
bro,
little thing.
One of these is gonna like go down and nothing's gonna happen. Someone will get a yellow or a red
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you need to play intelligent this
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
bro. I know.
Do you want to give us your top 5 for this season, and then we'll finish there?
Ooh. Do I think Arsenal or Liverpool are going to win it?
You think either one of them are going to win it?
Nah. I think it's going to be City.
Mm.
I think it'll be City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I think now Klopp's announced that he's leaving mid-season, which I don't know why you would do that, because your squad's just going to be like, well, they probably knew, but I just don't understand it. And then fourth, who have we got left?
Spurs,
Tottenham,
Spurs or Villa?
Aston Villa,
Villa are better than Spurs.
Really?
cheeky Chelsea comeback. You never know.
No.
Oh, we're doing well at home. We're doing well at home.
Yeah, but there's still loads of away games.
Okay, if we beat Liverpool tonight,
yeah.
would your mind
Is it at
change? a bit?
Liverpool or
Yeah,
is
it's
it at
Anfield.
If you beat them at Anfield,
You think your mind changes a bit?
no.
No, but that's not gonna.
Oh, you got me hyped there, bro.
That's not gonna happen.
I think Liverpool will like. I don't think you win at Anfield first of all, but I think I think Liverpool are a lot like your manager's only been there a while. Like he's still implementing like his tactics, and you still have you're aren't you the youngest
Yeah,
squad?
the youngest squad.
Like you
as well,
can't
so-
really hope for like a crazy amount. So I'd say like top 4 is definitely City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I'd say Villa.
Villa.
Right,
man.
second on Villa.
Yeah.
Fairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Fairs.
Yeah.
All right.
As
well,
fair as fair as.
thank you very much for coming on, Zach.
No worries, man.
Thank
Been
you.
an absolute pleasure. Make
Yes,
sure to
sir.
check him out, his socials, and obviously, I mean, I don't have to say check out Danny Harris.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no
No.
point in doing that.
Definitely not.
But yeah, check out all our socials. I'm sure we'll have plenty of clips from this podcast
Yes,
to post
sir.
as well. And check out our other shows, Purple Show and Red Show. And we'll see you at least on the Blue Podcast next week for another video. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys.